What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Asus X gameplay video for you guys today, and today we're going to check out Dungeons of Hinterberg. We already tried it on the Steam Deck, and it played pretty well. It did have some random little frame drops here and there, though, and it couldn't play it just maxed out. There's not too many settings to it, but it defaulted to highest, because it probably understands most people don't give a shit about getting 60 on this thing. And I was like, dropping into the 40s in town sometimes, but once I dropped out one setting, I can't remember what it was, but there's one setting towards the bottom, where if you change that, it was getting like 60 most places. And then it was even getting 90 in the dungeon here and there, but it was doing weird shit where it just dropped down to 60 for like what appeared to be no reason. Maybe a CPU bottleneck? Who knows? But I guess let's see how the Ally X compares. So let's go get started.
Alright, so we're just going to start off on 1080p with the game just on the standard settings, just like we tried on the Steam Deck first. Now, usually this thing at 1080p matches what the Steam Deck will get, only at a higher resolution, and sometimes we can even get away with higher graphic settings and still hit about the same FPS, but let's go see how it does in this game. Alright, with this game I kind of wanted to do an apples to apples comparison, so I just kind of started a new game, and we'll just kind of do the exact same thing we did on the Steam Deck. So, seems like we can hit 60-ish here in the taxi, but we could on the Steam Deck too, and then as soon as we got to the little splash screen that tells you the name of the game, it dropped into the 40s. So, we will see what this one does. Hopefully I can just hit 60 all the time, that'd be great, because it's kind of chilling at the same 75% GPU usage. CPU is chilling, so this probably is not a very CPU intensive game. Most of these indie games are not. There's obviously exceptions to the rule, but most are not. Alright, no, we're dropping down into the 40s here as well. About the same. I think the other one was like 46, 48. Still, this is doing it at 1080p versus 720p. Quite a big resolution jump. Obviously not as big as a jump to go into 4K or anything like that, but still a pretty big jump. Alright, well, we'll just do the same thing. We'll go talk to this lady in here, and then we'll go into the next area and probably change it to 900p. Alright, let's go to Claws. Alright, let's go to this tourist area, and now let's move on to 900p. Alright, so now dropping it down to 900p, I left that graphics quality on highest quality. We'll put that down when we do to 720p to mirror image what we did on the Steam Deck. I don't even know if that actually does anything, but it probably does, so. Now let's go hop ourselves back into the game and let's see how it does at 900p. So now here we go, let's see how it does now. It looks like we still can't quite hit 60. It looks like we're more in the 50s now. Some spots hit 60, but some spots still are 50s, it seems. Yep, I totally understand it's dangerous. Alright, let's go fight a little bit here. Alrighty then, let's go try 720p out. So now we're gonna change the graphics quality down to best performance, reduced on the hatchling VFX, and 720p. So hopefully that makes it just 60 all the time now. That would be great. But hey, only one way to find out. Let's get ourselves back to the game. Well, now here we go, 720p. Let's see how it does now. All right, cool. Treasure chest. I think we get $500, although let's see if it's different every time or the same every time. Yep, 500 every time. I figured as much. They usually don't change that up in single player games too much, but hey. Ah, more treasure. Don't mind if I do. Well, now for some camera recorded gameplay. Oop. How do you jump? There we go. I guess you just can't do it on the white, where you'll try to jump down. Got it. Will do. there was some overhead too. Alright, and that is a win. And with that, I think we can go ahead and wrap this video on up.
Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Dungeons of Hinterberg on the Asus Ally X, and it did a much better job than the Steam Deck. Obviously not maxed out at 1080p, it was pretty much 100% carbon copy, just at a higher resolution. They were both dropping down into the 40s and 30s and whatnot in the town area, but if you put it on 720p and have favorite performance and whatnot, it seems like it gets 60 more often than not on this thing. Even when we went into that portal, or on the Steam Deck, we still dropped down into the 40s with the same exact settings. Not the end of the world, still more than playable on the Steam Deck. This just handles it a little bit better, but it is a little more powerful, so one would expect that, but in some games it's the opposite. I don't know how that works, but sometimes that's just the case, but not this time. But in any case, that's all I got for you guys for this particular video, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.